I'm a pro micer, okay?
I haven't done it in a while.
Let's see.
And then just over the shoulder under the collar. Okay.
How famous are you?
I wouldn't say I'm famous, but recognition-wise, over 200K across all platforms
Okay.
of supporters. Yeah.
Girl, that's famous.
Level it out a little bit. Is that straight?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you just paint this?
No, it has a gloss finish on it, so it looks like it's fresh, but this is actually 2 years old.
That don't look new to you?
Yeah, it has
The
a
seeds spots that look wet.
Okay, is there a specific
So
seat?
yep, you'll sit this one. Yep. Sierra will sit this one.
And Sierra will sit right here and she'll be like this. She'll be like, okay, so,
You know what to do.
Is this your first day on the set, or have y'all been doing this all weekend or all week?
today is job shadowing day, and it's where
This is
like
my
kids come and
Okay.
job shadow other people.
Have y'all been enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have y'all learned so far?
I've learned that
That's you too.
we go on this green screen right here, right, and then we're gonna like stand here, but like a little bit more than this black line. Then to look at this
She gonna have a
monitor,
lot of
and the camera's
personality.
gonna look at us, and it's gonna do the green screen, and then it's gonna put that right here. You
Yes.
gotta look at the monitors on the side, depending on which side you go.
I got
And
it.
you always have to look at the monitor right here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull up what I need that table. You have easels?
Yes, I'm trying to do that right now. Yes. Oh.
Okay.
I thought you wanted to talk and
Mm-mm, this gonna be all together.
We paint.
Okay.
We move this chair.
Let's see. We're gonna need to
You have big. You have
Can I
big.
paint a bottle?
I have a 16 by 20.
That's fine. She be ready. I'm
Yeah, I was
grab this red table. Put the red table over here.
trying to figure out what.
You got a couple seconds.
This is trace now, I can tell.
That's about iron on this paint.
Yeah.
It's trace.
And you got easels. Let's grab those easels. 30 seconds. Yep. Yep. Bring those. Bring both. Bring them all. Bring them all. Bring them all.
Bring all of them.
Do we need water for paint?
Yes.
Walmart, can you get us a cup of water?
Yeah, we gonna get that.
I'll get it, I'll get it.
Okay.
Yep. Where's the other easel?
She gonna
And
get
a small.
5, 4. It's on the chair. Oh, it's not on the chair. Sierra, 1.
Okay.
Where's the other easel? Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. Saturday is National Painters Day, but we decided that we wanted to celebrate a little bit earlier. What better way to celebrate than to get hands-on with a professional artist? Joining us on the show today is Brianna James to tell us more about her and, of course, help us learn how to paint. I got my smock and I'm ready, and she's joining us today. You know what? I've learned that you've worked with a few big names as well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's such a pleasure. Now, for our viewers, tell us a little bit about your work.
Yes. So I am an international fine artist. I do a lot of African American art as well as abstract creations, but I also do universal. So if you have a selection that you can choose from, there's over 100 pieces that are on my website. So.
And we have a few pictures that we can show our viewers, but one thing I also want to mention is your brand is that you're a God-taught artist. Talk about that for a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. So I am strong in my faith, and I believe the best way to share that story is through the gift that God has blessed me with. Thank you. So a lot of the times, God has given me a vision where I have to create it, and I have to get it out on canvas. And I just consider the canvas like my diary. So the best way to just speak to somebody's heart is to do it biblically, to the vision that he gives me. And I express that. And so I've heard so many testimonies just from what people have viewed. Like this piece here, Walk by Faith, is a testimony of me just getting through hardship and, you know, just times where I'm like, it feels like waves are about to crash.
Yeah, that's
But
beautiful.
yeah, no,
And this reminds me of Exodus when, you know, they were going
Yes.
through the water trying to escape Egypt. This is beautiful.
Yes.
Look at this.
Yes.
You are so talented. So
Thank you.
how long have you been painting?
I've been painting for 7 years,
Wow.
but I've been drawing since I was little. Like
Oh,
at the age
wow.
of 3, I've been picking up a crayon and creating ever since. So
I love it. I love it. And we're going to get a chance to paint with you today.
Yes.
So you brought these pre-traced out canvases because you're also an instructor. So she's going to instruct us
Yes.
on how to paint today. So what are we painting? It looks like a little Coca-Cola bottle.
it is a Coca-Cola bottle, yes. Since Columbia is known to be Soda City, I thought it would just be best that we create something that represents that.
Okay.
I did leave the middle blank, so I tend to do personalized pieces. You can paint the background as you wish, and then like in the middle, you can put either something that represents you.
Yeah.
You could do like your name or a heart, anything that comes to mind, and it creates texture.
Okay,
So
so
similar
texture.
to similar to this piece, kind of makes it pop off the canvas. Or you can also brush it in.
Okay.
So we easily get that background going. This might be a
This is awesome.
big process. Yeah.
Now, when I spoke with you, I was asking her a couple questions about the types of mediums that she works with, and I was like, "Do you do like murals?" She was like, "Girl, I do it all." So talk
Yes.
about some of the places your art can be seen.
Yes, so I'm originally from Austin, Texas. I have a mural that is located in Houston, Texas, that is a part of the Alley Theater,
Oh wow.
which you can find on Crawford and McGowan Street. And it's 22 feet long, so you can't miss it when you pass it by.
Beautiful. So when you go visit another state, you'll see something that she did. And
Yes.
she's right here. Now tell our viewers how you ended up in Columbia, in South Carolina.
So I'm actually married into the military. Shout out to my husband. We are currently stationed at Shaw Air Force Base.
And so, okay.
Yes, and I've also did a mural for the FTAC classroom. So if you ever visit the base there, you can check out the mural that's there as well. But we've been here going on 4 years now.
Awesome. So this is one more year. This is home. You're from here after 5 years. Now I have a little bit of my background. I want to make sure we have enough time to show these highlights, so our viewers have to do these highlights.
Sure.
But do you do classes as well?
I
Where can
do
people go?
classes. Yeah, so I actually, I haven't hosted any classes in the state of South Carolina just yet.
Ooh.
But we would like to plan something at the brewery, which is in Sumter. But I can also come to Columbia. I don't mind hosting out a conference room at any hotels here, and just, you know, usually we do something-
Parties?
yeah.
Love that.
Usually we do something for the couples with a paint and sip. So yeah, I'll launch that soon.
All right. And then Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe you can plan something for their anniversary or the
Yes.
next Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day is coming up close here.
Yes.
So we have about a minute left. So I want to do, so I can do yellow for the labels. I
Okay.
see you have little parts where they're, is that what we want to leave white?
Yeah, the highlights, we can, so you said yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll let you show me. You can
Okay.
come this way, and I'm going to stand behind you.
Actually got
I'm
some
learning.
green on there. I was like, look at you with the primary colors, knowing it, okay? Now, we didn't get our white here, but the trick to this is you always want to lay white first, a white foundation, so that that yellow isn't transparent,
Got it.
so that it can be more of a solid color. But as of now, this should do.
This is beautiful.
Yes.
And then is this a label too, or is this a highlight?
Now, that was going to be the cup of I'm sorry, the bottle itself is going to be white. But yeah, I don't know if you wanted to add maybe like a sea or a heart or something. I know
Okay.
it's red.
You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna take a quick break though. I am gonna continue painting my piece, and I'll show you the finished product afterwards. But we are gonna take a quick break. But first, I want our viewers to know how they can get in touch with you, especially if they want to set up a class with you.
Yeah, so I actually offer classes online. You can check out my website, that is brioniajames.com, BRIONYA.com, as well as if you want to search on Google, you can type in God Taught Artist. That's G-O-D Taught Artist on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so forth.
Awesome, Brianna, thank you so much for joining us. Look at what we got so far. She's absolutely right. Blue background, dark background, lighter color in the front. It is really popping
Yeah.
like Soda City Live, popping like the cap on the soda. But we're gonna take a quick break. right back after this, and when we return, we're going to use this soda to wash down some chili. Stick with us.
Okay.
I love that. Girl, that's what we do. We think on our toes.
I see.
Consistently.
I see. I love it. I am learning. I love this. Okay. Now, are you going to use that again? Are we going to see it again?
I might show them at the end.
Okay. So
So if you want to tweak it,
Speak-
work on
yeah.
it. Here, you work on it, and
Okay.
then we'll say I did it. I'm just kidding. I'll
Okay.
say you helped me.
Okay.
Also,
brushes down. No, brushes down. That's the whole point. I know you're not finished. We have to
mess up my
switch.
stuff.
No, that's the whole point. We have to
You're gonna
switch.
come back and you're gonna mess up my vibe.
See what you have.
What
Ready,
are you supposed to do with this?
set, go. Brushes down, brushes down.
What the hell? Woman, this is not what I. What are my titties?
But what is this?
What do you mean?
What were you even doing for 10 minutes?
That's talent?
No, sir.
You saying I ain't got talent?
This is the third round.
Man, I'm not participating in this.
Yes, we are. We gotta finish it. What are we even doing?
What randomness is this?
What do you mean it's perfection?
The heck? It ain't. It was perfect when I handed it to you.
Okay, babe. Last round. Here we go. All right, y'all. Happy Sunday, everybody. I don't want to keep y'all long. I just wanted to go over 4 main things that we need to prepare for before the big day. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you are able to see it. First and foremost is the schedule in the art gallery is going to happen during what we call cocktail hour. So this is an hour an hour and a half, of mingling, of networking, being able to, connect with the people that's on the floor before the show starts. Are we good so far? Anybody have any questions? Yeah. Okay, good.
3 hours later.
I want to talk about a confident character. I understand that this is a big event. And I understand, I can't speak for everybody, but I understand that most artists are very introverted. as you can see, ain't nobody got their cameras on. And that's okay. I totally get it. Words of encouragement, because I have been doing this for a while, and I've been participating with BVFW before they were even BVFW since 2015. So I've been in your shoes as a participant. I get it. Like, there will be jitters. There will be like, oh my gosh, I hope that this goes right. And trust me, it's going to be such a surreal experience that all that nervousness, all that you're trying to get it perfect is going to go out the window. I just want to leave with a couple of bullet points that I personally wrote down that is going to properly equip you for this big day. When you're in a room like this, when you're with some big heavy hitters, when you don't know who you're even sitting next to, you have to carry your confidence. Stay grounded in yourself, because that's basically what's going to sell. Yes, the goal is to sell your artwork, but the even bigger goal is the experience and the networking and the connections and making long-term relationships with the people that you meet. Don't ever get disappointed. Say if you don't, and I'm not speaking that over y'all, but say if you don't sell during that time, but you made a promised connection. Prime example, which I've probably shared with some of y'all, like, I've invested into myself, put myself in a room with some investors, with some great people, made some connections, and 2 years later, I was able to close a $10,000 painting because of that. So be presentable. If you know you fly, represent, okay? Like, let these people know, yes, this is me. Yes, I am the artist. Yes, I compliment my artwork. Be approachable. So that's what I was saying about sitting, like having chairs. You don't necessarily just want to sit behind a desk. And that's why we don't recommend having a chair behind the table. It's like, yes, it can be up against the wall. You have your business cards there, but we don't really want anyone sitting. We want people to be gravitated towards you. Smile, make eye contact with these people so that they can see, oh, wow, you know, they are inviting. Let me go see what they're about. Let me see what their story's about. And then that will just open up a door of you being able to share, you know, your piece. And that leads to my next bullet point is, say if somebody, they see you smiling, they see you making eye contact, they come over and then they're like, hey, what about this piece? And that opens the door for you to be able to explain what the meaning of your piece is, what's the backstory behind it, why it cost the value that it cost. When you'd say like, yes, this piece is $3,000, and you know, you get a reaction or you get someone that winces. Don't let that shake you off your game. Like, if you know your piece cost $3,000, $5,000, and if you're not there yet, it's okay. Even if your piece costs $800, $500, like, stand firm on your price, because you knew what you were doing when you priced it. Okay, if that's what you feel like it's worth, that's how much it's worth, and nobody can negotiate you out of that. The only thing that I recommend, if you're in that position where somebody kind of like, when they make a face or when they're like, yeah, that's nice, but it's too much, still be confident. Be like, it's okay. And that's when you offer different price points. You're like, that's fine. You know, maybe this piece isn't for you, but I do have other options. I have my prints available that are more affordable, or I have my t-shirts that have my artwork on it. You know, it's 2 for $25, however you want to do it. But when I tell you, baby, don't come off of your prices, because you put your heart and soul into that. And when people see that, when they see that confidence and when they see how much it means to you, then you'll be able to weave out the ones that aren't ready yet versus those investors that are ready to make that close, that are ready to, you know, sign that check, and they'll be able to walk away a happy customer, and you'll be able to walk away a happier artist. So I ain't trying to preach to you, and then lastly, collecting contact information. You can either go the traditional route or the digital route. Whoever you're networking with, you know, get their contact, but they'll have a clipboard like on their table where they'll be able to sign up for, you know, as a subscription or their newsletters. Or if you have a QR code, they can scan directly and it go to your website, and they'll be able to sign up from there. What's up, Tony Tone? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just have a quick question. So it's mandatory that would be there Thursday night as well?
It's not mandatory, but that is going to be the night that you receive your badges. So if you are unable to make it that night, I'll be sure to hold on to your badge. Just contact me beforehand so that we can retrieve it for you. Or if they don't let you in, somebody will ring me and I'll be sure to come down and bring you your badge personally. I hope that y'all have a good night. Everybody good?
Thank you.
No problem. Bye.